Happy Monday. It's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK. I feel like it's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK every Monday. Every time I turn around, it's Bank Holiday Monday. I never know when it's Bank Holiday Monday because I work for myself. But yeah, every time I turn around, it's like, no, you can't do that today. It's Bank Holiday. I'm like, okay, what are we celebrating this Bank Holiday? I don't know. I don't know what we're celebrating. But anyway, yay, day off for those who want it. Let's have a look and see what's coming up for this week. We're nearing the end of August, so things are tying up. Things are tying up and things are changing, and there's been a massive energy shift this week. I don't know if you felt that. That was just in the ether, but some of you may have felt it. I've had a pinging headache that tells me that the energy shifted. But yeah, there's some sort of movement. There's movement at the station, as they say in the Man from Snowy River. But yeah, there is definitely movement happening in different energies. So you might find you hear some things this week that you've been waiting on, or there might be some changes in your situations that you've been waiting to shift. I'd say there'll be definitely news if you're waiting on news. So let's see what the changes are about. We've got the Ace of Cups. So you could feel a little bit more like you're feeling a bit more like yourself this week, or feeling happier with yourself. If you've been feeling a little bit sort of out of sorts, you could start feeling a little bit more at one, shall we say. Or it could be that you get a message from a loved one, because obviously the Ace of Cups is about love as well. I sort of feel like this could be self-love, feeling a little bit more just at peace. I feel like there's been a bit of sort of that feeling of uneasiness, and that you don't really know why you feel uneasy. So maybe that could be that goes away. There might be from this news that goes away. As I'm reading for a collective here, so it feels like this could be more for the feeling of sort of uneasiness moving through. If it doesn't resonate for you, it doesn't resonate. Don't make it fit. But sometimes I feel like I get messages back from people going, oh, that really fit for me this week, and other people going, I'm still waiting. And it's like, well, yeah, everyone's on different timelines, so it'll take a while, but it'll happen for you when it's meant to happen. I do feel like there's sort of some sort of news coming. There's news coming, because I feel like I'm waiting for a phone call or an email, but I don't know what it is, And when I get that sort of feeling, that knot in my stomach, like there's a message coming, it means there's news coming or there's a change coming. I've got the World card here too. So the reason why it might be delayed or that you haven't heard about it yet is because there's an ending that has to happen first, or there's something that's finishing off on the other side, whether it be that they have to decide between you and someone else, or someone's in a relationship and they're finishing off that relationship before they ring you, or they're, if you're waiting on a job, it's between you and someone else, or there might be decisions that need to be made about something else that's got to be finalised before they can get to you. There is decisions to be made. I've got the Two of Swords here. Once those decisions are made and finalised, and for some reason, the Two of Swords doesn't usually have that sort of justice feeling about it, but in this card it does. They look like they're in a courtroom. So it could be that there's some sort of final decision to be made that's to do with, even felt like it could be a Libran, because I can see the balance of the scales in the background. So it could be an air sign, plus it's a swords card. It could be an air sign making a decision about you. But it feels like someone's making a decision that is going to make a change about you. Now, whether or not, I feel like it's out of your hands. It's not you making the decision, but whatever it is, you're going to hear about it soon. I've got the Eight of Wands here. It's like that it speeds things up and it suddenly changes things in your direction. And when this happens, their first thought is to collaborate with you. It almost means that whatever they were worried about or that was in their way is cleared out of the way, because the Nine of Wands for me is like they get to the finish line and it's like whatever was stressing them out, or it's like having them making it to the end of the finish line, and they've been able to sort of like get through the barriers, you know. And I feel like now they can collaborate with you or talk to you about what they wanted to talk to you about. It's almost like they were waiting for that thing to be cleared, whether it be a karmic or a decision, someone else to come on board with their decision or something like that. There's some sort of decision that had to be made in your favour, and it's been sort of put in place, so you will hear about it. Got the King of Swords here too. Another reason why it could be an air sign making this decision, but I also feel like it's the communication that comes in. You're going to get some sort of truth out of this. There'll be some sort of like explanation that comes with it. Sorry it took so long, or sorry I didn't do this before, or I couldn't tell you before, but, you know, there's that sort of feeling about it. But there's another perspective on this. Don't sort of think of it like your second choice, or that you're someone that they hadn't considered before. It's just that the karmic journey had to play out that way. There was some reason why it had to play out that way. But now they're choosing you. There's the Nine of Pentacles here, plus I've got the Two of Cups, which is a union card. Under that I've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that something else had to finish or end so that that obstacle is no longer. So it's almost like someone maybe wanted someone else, or they thought they wanted someone else, but now they've realised they don't, or that they're not going to fit the mould, or they're not going to work out. They'll no longer be in the picture, so it's never going to be that thread anymore. And then I've got the Eight of Pentacles. They want to work on things with you now. So it's going to be, going forward, they want to work on it with you. Got the Eight of Pentacles again. This is something they really want to work on with you, and they want to put the work in. So now that they've made that choice, you are their focus. So don't think of it like, oh, they've finally made the choice and then they could turn around and change their mind again. That's not going to happen. They're changing their focus, and they're balancing out all the other shit that they were worried about before is now including you. Like, they're balancing out to include you. So you're their focus, because they're making a new choice and you're their new choice. The Seven of Cups, around them, all the people around them would sort of go, this is unusual for you. You usually wouldn't go back on your word, or you usually wouldn't change your mind, or you, like, it's almost like people are thinking this is an unusual way for them to react. And I feel like they're doing it because they know in their heart it's the right choice. It's like they should have done it earlier, but they didn't stick with their guns. They listened to other people, or they went down sort of the karmic path. But I've got the Nine of Pentacles again. This is sort of saying they see you as their focus now. And you're their karmic journey now. You're their soulmate, and they know that there's this soul tie to them. So this is the Star card, and to me it feels like your star's about to rise, but they're about to water your garden, so to speak. But I've got the watering cans are there to say they're going to start putting their effort into what you do and how you do it. They're putting their effort into you. Queen of Pentacles here to say it's also going to be lucrative for you. I feel like whatever they're going to do, they're going to do it in a way that's going to be beneficial for you. It's almost like the two of you will be a power couple, or be able to make money together as well. But there's also an emotional connection here. It could be that they're ready to open up emotionally, because I feel like they were holding back. But I've got the Three of Cups here too to say that there's some sort of celebration in this collaboration, some sort of emotional celebration as well. There is a wish being fulfilled, but there's the Two of Wands here to say it's a new journey together. But I do feel like it's work and love. I feel like it's both. It's like it's going together. So if it could be two separate things, you might not be working with the one you love, but I feel like it'll happen at the same time. I'm also seeing the crest here. So it could be, if some of you aren't overseas, like I know I'm over in the UK, but I feel like it's something to do with that's England and the UK to me. Then they've got the World card here. So if you're not close together or close by, it brings you together. There's some sort of like bringing you together in this, or if you've been apart, there's some sort of way of bringing you together. But it's Judgment Day, divine timing. This wasn't meant to happen before. You were meant to have a journey apart for you to figure yourselves out and work out what you needed. And I feel like the other person in this situation had some sort of has had some sort of epiphany, awakening, or some sort of revelation to them to realize that they were going down the wrong path with the wrong person, and they've had to turn around and go, this isn't going to work. I need to stand my ground now and go, I want to go to the person I'm meant to be with, and that's you. Because I feel like there was some sort of like wrong choice made or wrong decision made. Let me just see if there's any timings. I don't usually do timings, but I want to see. There's definitely an ending. If this is too long, I'll put it on YouTube as well. There's definitely an ending coming before this comes together, and I feel like you might, it's almost like there's no break between the ending and the new beginning. They're just going to ring you or send you a message and want to catch up or tell you about it. I feel like the connection they had before was about connected because of money or connected because of work and money, like they were sort of stuck, felt like they were stuck. They were scared to get out of it as well. There was some sort of fear or fear of what sort of others would think of their decision. That's what it feels like. But they've made the choice now. They've made the choice to end it, and the burden's no longer on them, and that gives them freedom. The Sun card is sort of saying it's a good choice. It's the right choice for them to move on now. So when the first thing they do when they move on is call you. I've got the Three of Cups again. It's not, yeah, the Three of Cups. So that other one must have been the Queen of Cups. Anyway, Three of Cups and the Page of Cups, Page of Coins. So the Three of Cups is sort of saying they're going to ring you, or there's going to be some sort of getting together, celebrating, but I feel like they're going to make an offer as a new beginning. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm back, I love you. It's going to be like, I'm back, I want to sort of like get together and chat to you about opportunities. I feel like there's opportunities within this connection. It's going to be an opportunity because they want to first talk to you about what they did or why they did it. There's a unburdening of truths first with the Queen of Swords there. The truth is coming out first. And the Seven of Pentacles is sort of like, it's someone you know, because I feel like there's been like you were building on something that was taken away and now it's coming back. And it's coming back because they've leveled up. The Emperor's here to sort of say they're ready to level up, but there's Two of Wands. They want to work on something new with you. There's some sort of future planning ahead. It's not just about that though. There is some sort of like, they have a definite love connection or a feeling of wanting to start something with you, because I've got the Page of Wands, which is that sort of passion coming in. So it's like they really are passionate about having you in their life. And it's the Six of Cups, which is soulmate, whatever label you go by, soulmate, to inflame, divine connection. They know that you're meant to be in their life, and that's why they're sort of like not holding back on the contacting you straight away. I feel like there's no break. I feel like the only reason they were sort of in that karmic connection before, or they were going down the choice they made, was out of obligation or money. It was sort of like someone else was saying to them, you should do that, or you should, and they were sort of being loyal or being stepping up, like they were being the right, didn't want to let people down, trying to be the solid guy, solid person. And now it's not all about the money anymore. It's about being true to their soul and what they want to do. That's why they're making new choices. I've got the Two of Pentacles here to say they're making new choices, and the new choices include you. This is not telling me when. This is what I was asking, but the cards are sort of going, no. One sec. Mind you, I do have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, so maybe it's 2 weeks, 2 months. Could be, in the next couple of months that this will happen, because I feel like there's some sort of like shift in their decision making. So September, October time, this will shift. But there's got to be an ending first. As I said, there's an ending before this happens. There's some sort of ending that has to happen on your part or their part or both. And then they can come forward with this solid offer. And it feels like it's taken a long time for this to come through, but it'll be worth the wait, because when it comes in, they're almost scared that you've moved on. You haven't. You've just been working on yourself, but it's going to be worth the wait. It comes with a big explanation. There's like communication and a big explanation, and they give it to you with the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I feel like it's... Oh, Queen of Wands is there, sorry. Queen of Wands is the passion. This is the offer of moving forward with passion as well. But they see you as the Queen of Swords too. I feel like they see you as someone passionate that they want to move on with. They know that you're worth it, and they want to make this off. They want to make this work. There's definitely going to be a sort of like fast-paced surprise element to this. Like, not like you're not going to see it coming, because I feel like you feel it coming, but I feel like you have got to the point where you can't imagine it. Anyway, I'm going to put this on, and if it's too long, it'll be on YouTube.